Nation's leader on island for the official opening of the fire station. A local MP says the rebirth of the Grand Lucayan will grow the economy. And tonight, we wrap up our series on mental health, breaking the silence.
The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Wolf-Parkinson. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, the nation's leader joining the hierarchy of the Royal Bahamas Police Force today for a grand celebration. The occasion, the opening of the $6 million police and fire station near the Heritage Subdivision on Cathedral Boulevard and Settlers Way. As Megan Chapra tells us, the state-of-the-art facility now bears the name of a former police officer, astute businessman, and an outstanding nation leader.
It is a state-of-the-art facility equipped with conference rooms, dormitory accommodations, a kitchen, exercise facility, and much more. The newly opened Sir Albert Miller Police and Fire Station, according to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, is a first of its kind in the Bahamas and the region. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, applauding the men and women of the Royal Bahamas Police Force and by extension the Fire Department for the excellent work they continue to do throughout the country. He notes that the facility was a long time coming and well-deserved for the community of Grand Bahama.
This new station is a part of my government's commitment to ensuring that the Royal Bahamas Police Force is well equipped with the facilities, the high mobility transportation, cutting-edge technology, and other resources needed to serve, to protect, and to defend our Commonwealth. It is so important that a fire station with knowledgeable, trained, and experienced firefighters is always ready and equipped to deal with both minor occurrences and major catastrophes. This includes natural disasters such as hurricanes, and this facility will be integrated into our National Emergency and Disaster Preparedness Program.
Minister of National Security, the Honorable Marvin Dames, says that he is pleased that the firefighters are finally moving from substandard conditions to this new modern facility. He notes that while it was under construction for some time, the opening could not have come at a better time.
With the addition of this ultra-modern police and fire station, as noted by the Commissioner, a squad of 100 police recruits in Nassau, a squad of 34 fire recruits on the island of Grand Bahama, a $6.9 million vehicle infusion, the latest in modern crime-fighting technology are just a few. We are well on our way.
Commissioner of Police Anthony Ferguson adding that the facility was constructed using 5 dynamics: community integration, technological adoption, workplace innovation, stress reduction, and improved efficiencies.
Public agencies worldwide are being asked to do more with less, prompting creativity approaches to delivering effective law enforcement. To improve efficiency, strategies to spur innovation and reduce obstacles are leading to intensify partnership with communities. Ladies and gentlemen, this modern and futuristic facility makes the most of our resources.
Now, the facility was named in honor of former Port Authority Executive and Deputy Commissioner of Police, the late Sir Albert Miller. His son, Russell, became emotional as he accepted the honor on behalf of the Miller family.
Throughout his 20-year career, he endeavored to set an example of the high and distinguished honor to wear the uniform of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. He was a proud member of the force who exemplified the dignity of service. Today we are proud that Albert Miller is our father. We are proud that all he did for us and for the people of this country. We are proud of the blueprint he has left for us all to emulate in service to God, family, and country.
Now, during the ceremony, there were a few showers of blessings. A plaque was unveiled closing out the ceremony, and officials were then invited on a grand tour. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. Well, Deputy Commissioner of Police Emerick Seymour recalling the twin storms, Francis and Jean, that destroyed the previous fire station. And he says that officers have endured much over the past 14 years and are more than deserving of this new facility.
In the midst of Jane, we had to take the fire officers who were there, and we had to literally take them into the old mobile police compound, which we just moved because we just moved into the new state-of-the-art police complex, and so we had that place just available. And so they were there. We had to put them in there, and we told them that they were going to be in there for a year or so until we decide, what we're going to do with them. How long I say that was? Yeah, 15 years ago. And so those officers endured the hardship of cramped quarters, never complaining, always going out, serving the people of Grand Bahama. You only start clapping yet?
Well, Fire Chief Assistant Superintendent Ernest Hanna says the entire department is excited for this new move and are looking forward to continuing their service to the community.
The fire department runs a 24-hour shift, which means that most of the men, when they leave home at 9 o'clock in the morning, they will not return until 9 the following day. So it's essential that they have a clean and comfortable environment to be away from their family for so long and to be able to get maximum productivity as far as work is concerned, especially during those summer months and those winter months where we have our bushfire season. So this is welcome. The officers they are very pleased. The very, very comfortable environment.
In other news, the Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini joining in the debate on the resolution for the government to purchase the Grand Lucayan Resort. The local parliamentarian noting why she thinks the government made such a crucial decision. Sabrina Brown reports.
Mr. Speaker, we cannot turn back now.
Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Pakeisha Parker Edgecombe, said the government must lead the way in jump-starting Grand Bahama's economy.
This administration has decided to invest in the people of the hotel and indeed Grand Bahama. We remain a government committed to the welfare of Grand Bahamians and this entire nation. We went to the table. We weighed the circumstances. We made the decision to move forward for ourselves. It has been said by our nation's leader that while we do not wish to remain in the hotel business, we will do whatever we can to ensure that Grand Bahama has a brighter tomorrow.
She said the decision to acquire the Grand Lucayan Resort is the best one at this time. Parker Edgecombe pointed out that the initial down payment came from a contingency fund and does not pose a threat to the national budget.
We planned, Mr. Speaker. We were proactive in our budget. We knew what could come up, and we are ready for the task. We did not go into the budget and remove monies that were allocated for other areas. The Bahamian people can rest assured that their hard-earned tax dollars remain secured for the advancement of this nation and their well-being.
She added that the government remains resolute in its efforts to revive Grand Bahama's economy, and she recalled the devastating impact the closure of the Jack Tower Hotel in West End had on West Grand Bahama.
It was, Mr. Speaker, for West End and Grand Bahama what the Grand Lucayan is for Freeport and the overall island, and indeed the nation. Sadly, Mr. Speaker, with the close of Jack Tower, West End and West Grand Bahama has yet to regain its footing in the tourism sector, and many families continue to be challenged as a result. But we are optimistic, Mr. Speaker, that East will meet West as Grand Bahama witnesses further development in the hotel sector with work being carried out simultaneously.
The local MP is encouraging Bahamians to prepare for the opportunities that will come as a result of the revitalization of the Lucayan Strip.
This is your opportunity to think outside of the box. You can do it, Grand Bahama. We need you to complement what we're doing at the hotel property by ensuring that there are activities and events for those on the outside to come to. We believe in you, and we know that you will rise to the occasion as entrepreneurs in the tourism sector. Take advantage of what tourists are looking for. Become that business owner that they wish to patronize.
Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Switching gears now, police in Bimini are investigating an alleged drowning. Around noon yesterday, officers were alerted to the apparent drowning of a Bahamian male who was a crew member on board the fishing vessel Don Celeste. According to reports, the victim was diving in waters off the Great Isaac and was found lying at the bottom of the ocean unresponsive. He was taken to the Bimini clinic and later pronounced dead. An autopsy will be performed to determine the exact cause of death. And 11 Cuban migrants picked up at sea by the crew of the Coast Guard vessel Margaret Norval and brought to Grand Bahama. The migrants, all males, were reportedly found on board an 18-foot rustic sailboat in the Key Sal Bank area on Tuesday. They were handed over to the Immigration Department for processing. The migrants were flown to Nassau yesterday on board a Southern Air charter flight to be housed at the detention center until repatriation to Cuba. Now, the migrants claim that they left Cuba on September 14th, destined for the United States. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Stay with us. There's more news right after the break.